You are listening to the RANTCAST, brought to you by Second Opinion Productions.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the first episode of the RANTCAST, brought to you by Second Opinion Productions. Gaming is our passion. Podcasting is our fucking profession. Now, this is a little bit of a different cast than what we usually have. I know that most of the casts that we have, somewhat unfiltered, and Celeb makes Jew jokes that Toaster doesn't like and tells Caleb to shut up. But this one is a little different. This one's basically 100% ultimately unfiltered, exactly what our opinions are about of like certain situations in the games industry. Like, the reason why me and Jen wanted to start this is because, you know, there are limitations, you know, when it comes down to doing gaming journalism. You know, you don't want to just come out and just hate on people or hate on this or hate on that. But it gets frustrating sometimes, and sometimes you don't really have a way of venting. This is our fucking way of venting. So if we offend anybody, we really apologize, but we're not trying to.
No, we don't. We're going into this meaning to offend people.
Yeah. So,
like, seriously, if you're listening to this show and you're pissed off, it's probably because you did something that was stupid and got called out on it.
Exactly. Fucking pink fluffy unicorns.
Dancing on rainbows.
Dancing on rainbows. All right, so the panel tonight is myself, also Phoenix Fire. What's up, Phoenix Fire? Jen.
I said, you like threw the Jen in there like, oh, I almost forgot your name.
Yeah, what the fuck?
It was
the first time I've ever called you Phoenix Fire. I'm like, man.
Wait, don't you do a show?
Yes. She does.
Sigh.
I know. I'm sorry. You totally forgot. Totally. This is Jen. She is actually the VPO, Vice President of Operations at Second Opinion Productions. She also has a podcast. It's called the We Game Podcast. You can check that out at secondopinionpod.com as well. Fantastic cast. Nice to have you on the show, Jen.
Yes, it's wonderful to be here.
Yeah, you know,
Yes.
it's very relaxing.
Indeed. Yes.
Okay. So, I'm really excited, dude, that we're finally doing this podcast. It's something me and Jen have been talking about for a little bit, and it was originally her idea, and I was like, let's fucking do that shit together, man. So, also joined by the fantastic Toaster McGee of the 16-Bit Assassins. What's up, Toaster McGee?
Hey, what's going on?
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. I'm looking forward to arguing, actually.
Yeah.
Ranty. We're not going to use the word
Not arguing.
Arguing. It's ranting.
Intelligent.
Very intelligent conversations. You can check out all the great information on 16-Bit Assassins at, what is it, 16bitassassins.com?
Yes.
www.16bitassassins.com.
Booyaka, booyaka.
You don't really need the www. You can just put in 16bitassassins.com.
You got to remember, Toaster actually puts the HTTP /
It's HTTPS now, grandson.
You forgot the...
Use it on the fancy website.
I did forget the colon.
Yeah.
The friend face and the... What is it? The twiner?
The twine.
Spacebox?
Oh, God.
The friend face?
Y'all are ridiculous.
Spacebook? What is this?
Oh. I don't know what to say right now.
Just because you're the youngin' Caleb.
I am. I'm very naive. So
this Vine chat that children are using today.
what the fuck I said? Like I said, this is the first episode, so I guess we can. Do you want to go around and talk about what have we been gaming, Jen? What have you been gaming?
Sure. All I've been gaming is The Witcher 1 on PC and The Witcher 2 on Xbox.
Awesome.
Yeah, I got nothing.
So I told Toaster just a while ago while we were recording the Second Opinion podcast, just to let you know, tomorrow I'm getting the Witcher 3 statue. Yeah. Like a friend of mine that works at GameStop the GameStop convention, and he told me he would sell it to me for $10.
Can we just rant about that now? Can that just be the rest of the show? Rant on that?
I guess he's not into The Witcher, so.
Well, fuck him!
So I'm excited. Anyways, Toaster, what have you been gaming? Destiny.
You say that so like quietly and almost
like he says it in the sense of everybody know what I'm
resigned because anytime you say you play Destiny now, you hear people, that game sucks. Well, so does your mother, but I don't call her out every time I see her.
I'm still debating if I want to buy it or not. Like,
just buy it.
It's like World of Warcraft. You'll like it.
No, well, again, but there's the whole shooting thing, and I suck at that. But
I can get assists out the wazoo.
Like, well, I can either buy it now for 360, but I don't think I know anyone who plays it on 360.
Get it for the PlayStation 4.
I don't have a PlayStation 4. I can wait until the end of October because then I'll have the one and I can get it then. But
you gotta understand,
getting a PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then I have to get a PlayStation 4.
Why are you getting an Xbox One?
Because I like Xbox.
You have a PlayStation,
but I bought the PlayStation 4 for this.
I will get a PlayStation 4 when I can get a spiffy-looking one.
You can get a spiffy-looking one. You can get a white one.
I can't.
Of 13 or 14 karat gold for $13,000, I believe, or $31,000.
That is true. Yes.
I think that's spiffy.
Like Jen, you have $13,000 just laying around, right?
Like, I'm sorry. If I ever walk into anybody's house and I look at them and go, "Is your PlayStation 4 plated in 14 karat gold?" And if they say yes, I'm going to punch them in the face.
Yeah, I'll put that right next to my iPhone with the giant diamond on the back of it for a couple million. Like,
it's two. Like you know, I give pretentiousness a slide because it happens all the time. But if I walk into your house and you have a gold-plated PlayStation 4,
then you deserve a fucking punch.
You become a pretentious douchebag with a capital P and a capital D.
And that's the decorator one. That's not the one that I use. That's just the one that sits there and looks pretty. That my cat.
That I just rub in people's faces for having another one.
Yeah, exactly.
So
no,
you PlayStation 4? Yeah, but is one of yours coated in gold?
No, it's not, motherfucker.
Wait, no, see, that's a letdown because it's only plated in gold. Like, do they have precious gemstones as the trigger buttons?
Yes, they do.
What's the point?
They have blood diamonds, actually. So
they seal
Toaster, this fucking Sapporo is starting to taste like metal. I guess that's part of the fucking metal can.
Is it a can?
It's a metal can.
Coors Light the other day.
Do what?
Was forced to drink Coors Light the other day.
Well, this is like what Toaster said. This is basically the Bud Light of Japanese beers.
Opened your mouth and dumped Coors Light into it?
No, but it was part of Redneck Weekend. NASCAR and Coors Light. I was forced.
Wait. Redneck Weekend in Massachusetts. What the fuck is this?
New Hampshire.
What the fuck? Like, when did they start doing this in New Hampshire?
The race was in New Hampshire every year, and we went up there.
Okay.
Motor Speedway, man.
Yeah, Skelly insists that because we were NASCARing, I had to at least drink one beer.
How many Coors Lights did Skelly drink?
Probably like 5.
Ugh, God.
I know. It was so vile, but of course, and I'm just going to throw it out here and be very upset, he did preface it with, at least it's not cucumber.
No, I would have responded with, I would rather drink a cucumber beer.
Yeah, true.
I would actually rather drink a cucumber beer out of a pineapple with an umbrella than drink a cucumber.
Stupid. Fucking. Holy shit. So, anyways, let's get on topic.
While wearing a tiki mask.
Topic. This is ranting.
I know, right? This is ranting.
Happen.
I think this is how we need to have the shows, though. We don't need to come in we need to have a base topic, like one original topic, but we don't need to come in and saying lined out.
That's what we're gonna do on the show.
Do what?
Obviously, never listen to We Game because that's all we do. We have one topic that ends up being title of the show, although sometimes it's just called Stuff and Things, and then we just talk.
Yeah, but you know what? Have you ever had... Because I've done this shit in the past. Have you ever had a topic of the show, like one of the main topics of the show, and then you don't even fucking talk about that shit while you're on the podcast? Multiple times.
It gets mentioned in passing. Like, oh, wait, weren't we supposed to talk about this? That happens. It's a thing.
Oh, fuck. I'm burping. Okay, so, we're not talking about news or anything, but I do have to say I was totally excited seeing that fucking Final Fantasy 15 gameplay from TGS. Dude, that shit was fucking epic. It's crazy, man. There's going to be like a demo that's coming out at the beginning of the year on Final Fantasy Type 0, I think. It's a 4-hour demo. Of Final Fantasy 15, so I'm really, really excited about that. But the main thing we kind of wanted to talk about and bitch about and gripe about is ratings in video games. I used to rate video games, but I have shied away from it recently because you can't really rate a video game. Yeah,
you used to force numbers on my reviews.
Yeah, exactly. I did. So like you would go through and you have to think about it in a sense of like what you're pushing to the consumer too. Like a lot of consumers out there, they'll look at a rating and if they see that it's like a 3 out of 10, they won't even give that fucking game a chance. You know what I'm saying? They automatically look at the number. And that's really not fair to a lot of the game companies out there as well. But Jen really had a good way of saying it earlier. Describe the game itself. Don't go out and say the graphics are okay. This and this and this and blah blah blah. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. Tell us why you didn't really like the game. Don't go by the aspect of like, oh, well, the fucking Xbox 360 version or the Xbox One version was 980p or 900p instead of fucking 1080p. And I really didn't like that. So, that really affected it hard. So I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10 instead of a 9 out of 10 like it should get. So, but I'm going to pass it off to Jen because she really has something that she like wants to get some shit off her chest about this. And I think it's kind of the best way of starting this topic out. So Jen, let's talk about this.
I just don't like any form of rating system. I hate it. I don't rate anything. I don't like to give things stars. I don't like to give them smiley faces. I don't like to give them numbers. I think it's...
make a bunch of kindergartners cry.
Fuck those kindergartners.
I do that often. That's okay. I live next to an elementary school. It's all good. So, like, it just... I don't... Like, as I was saying to you, Caleb, anytime I've done a review, you look at it, what number do you want to give this? I don't want to give it a number. Stop forcing it.
Yeah.
Because that's what people look at. They look at the number. They don't look or read or anything else on it. They see the number, and that's what they go by, good or bad. A review should be, this is what I liked. This is what I was not too fond of. Here are my overall impressions.
Yeah.
That should be it. It shouldn't be anything else. What's the point? Let me just slap a number on this because I can count? Like...
And see, that's the thing I used to do. Whenever you would do reviews, I would ask you, hey, well, you didn't have a score rating on here. And you were kind of like, well, I didn't give it a score rating.
Yeah, I don't rate anything. Yeah. I do online reviews. Nope, no one gets any. Nope, you're not getting any numbers.
Yeah.
I hate filling out those little surveys. I used to work at Sprint and had to do those surveys as to rate how you did. Oh my god, I hated doing that. I hated telling people they had to give me a rating.
That's probably the reason why you fucking hate doing rating scores. I did that shit for too long.
That might be some of it, but regardless, no, ratings are bad.
They are. They really are. And I agree with you 100% that there's a lot of times that gamers, they automatically look at the number. But now, gamers are really starting to shy away from looking at what gaming journalists say because of all this fucking shit that's been coming out of the gaming industry being somewhat corrupt.
Everything's corrupt.
What's funny is, like, that list came out on the Breitbart website.
Yeah.
And, like, everybody who's talking about it, there's inevitably some jackass in there's like, yeah, what is Breitbart? So blah, 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 blah. Like, oh, okay. So you're totally missing the point of this article.
They're not looking at it in the aspect
You were screaming that there was a conspiracy, and now that you have proof, you're like, well, yeah, but it's pre-market.
So what?
Can I just point out that the hilarious part about that list that I found was it says how it was submitted anonymously, yet if you look at the photos, it said, like, the screenshots that had everyone there, next to one of the names, it says, like, me, no changes. So you know who submitted the list?
Yeah. Holy shit. Gotta go back and look at that now.
That was one of the first things that I saw. Of course, I was doing it on my itty-bitty iPhone screen, but regardless, like, but people just want to bitch and complain about everything.
Exactly.
Everything is corrupt in some way.
Yeah, and and it's not like there's fucking like money being siphoned out of the fucking gaming industry and blah blah blah. But it's still the fact of like these people in the games industry that are like journalists and they're the fucking oh well, I've been working in the games industry for 35 years as a journalist and blah blah blah. They're moving around the fucking politics of the games industry. They're trying to push certain things. They're fucking getting what they want. And there's a lot of people. There was a good chunk of them from Joystick. There was a good chunk of them from Polygon. There was a good chunk of them, like 3 or 4 of them from The Verge. I think there was maybe 1 or 2 from IGN. All these big name fucking companies out there. Huge fucking name companies out there saying, all these people that are big names, they're in this fucking list of doing shit that they shouldn't be doing. I mean, and it's, I don't know, like Toaster. Let me hear your shit on this, dude.
Honestly, I don't fucking care.
I know.
Seriously, we're gonna be unfiltered. All right, I'm gonna say what the fuck I've been wanting to fucking say the whole fucking time.
Say it, bro.
People are cattle.
Yeah.
Moo.
Look, Costco. Stand there. Like, pull a Bruce Willis from Unbreakable. Just go and stand in the middle of a place, shut your fucking mouth, shut your fucking phone off, and just look the fuck around. And seriously, just don't think, don't fucking talk, just sit there.
Observe.
And then wonder why this kind of shit happens.
Yeah.
The worst part about this whole entire stupid, fucking idiot of a situation goes all the way back to some dude finding out his girlfriend slept with 5 different dudes unprotected, and then being immature about it and posting something publicly that should have been handled privately.
Mm-hmm.
That little, hey, you broke the circle of trust in our relationship moment led to this bullshit.
Yeah.
Where suddenly gamers are going, hey, wait a minute, the media's trying to tell us what we should do.
It's the media.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the thing that
like how is a video game any different than a bag of potato chips? It's all the same shit.
Yeah. Like, you were really excited to go see that Hollywood blockbuster that sucked. Like, seriously. And this is coming from somebody that likes writing about video games. I like what I do. I like going to PAX. I like walking around and talking to developers. But my goal in life is not to make money on this. I have a day job that does that for me.
Exactly.
I never want to lose the awe and the respect that I have for developers to do what they're doing. Yes, some of them may put a game out that sucks. You know what? I don't have a game out. So I have no room to fucking talk. There's no Toaster game.
I wish there was.
It would be awesome. It would be very epic.
No, and I totally agree with you, dude.
I just think it's just, if you are upset now that the media and journalism influences the way that you've been thinking, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are an idiot. I'm not even going to swear.
It's been going on for
That's
years.
How you know how I'm serious. Like, I'm not swearing right now. You're just dumb.
Yeah. That's the biggest thing is that, like I've said for a long time, there's so many people. It's just it's the consumer market in general. They just go by what they hear or what they see on television or what they're told or whatever else, and they never question it. They're just kind of like, okay.
We treat these people like Hollywood celebrities, and they're not.
Yeah.
They're journalists, man.
Yeah.
Start thinking of like Dan Rather and Walter Cronkite and people like that with the same regard that you look at this industry. They're not these megastars. They're just fucking people.
Yeah.
People that have bills to pay.
Yeah.
People that have things to do. People that realize if I push something a slight way, I might get a little bit more money.
Yeah.
Is it bullshit? Yes. It's complete bullshit. I don't agree with it. That's why I write the shit that I write. And hopefully other people that see a media pass somewhere are like, hey, how did that guy get that pass? Talk to that person. Don't look at them like, oh my God, they're going to cut me in line. Just, hey, how did you get that? Or do you have a website? Yeah, because if you really want to get your voice heard, you need to write.
Yeah. You
need to write because shit like this is going on.
Yeah, I agree. Dude, perfectly said, dude. No joke. Like, I agree 100%. All these people out there, I know a lot of the people that, a good little chunk of people that work for IGN and, people that work for The Verge and whatever else. It's not that they're not celebrities. They do the same exact thing that we do on Second Opinion. It's just they have a heavy boosted platform. They have, like with IGN. IGN's fucking owned by Fox News. Mm-hmm. By the Fox Corporation. So of course, they have fucking, huge amounts of money behind them. So of course they're going to fucking be able to get their shit out there a little bit more. Of course they're going to be able to have, a YouTube page that they post something on and within a minute they have 301 fucking views of them posting a video. It's because the money that they've spent on fucking Google Analytics. It's the money that they've spent on YouTube. It's the money that they've spent on Facebook advertisement. And that's the one thing that people don't understand. Being in this industry is a fucking hard thing to do, especially whenever you're running your own personal website, because you're trying to get your own personal opinions out there to where people can listen to it and get it across and whatever. But you're going against competition of some of these fucking websites that have bukus of fucking money and sponsorship, and they have shit out before you do, and you're like, okay, well, I'm still going to post my shit anyways. But then this shit posts up a fucking, a list of all these fucking people that, they know this and they know that, and they have these connections and that connections, and, oh, if you fucking talk to them the wrong way, they'll make sure that you never work in this industry again. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you with that bullshit, man. Don't threaten me with that bullshit. Don't say all this other different type of shit. And just like what Toaster says, for all I give a shit, I don't even give a fuck. I literally just found out about it the other day. Like, I think it was day before yesterday, I found out all this stuff was going on. And I literally, before I saw it on Twitter, I had no fucking clue. I had no clue. Because I don't give a fuck.
I've been ignoring it.
Yeah, man. It's like the Gamergate thing, dude. What the fuck ever? Some chick had, for real, like, some chick had sex with 5 different guys. Well, dude, maybe you should have got somebody that wasn't so fucking easy. Like, I don't... I mean, seriously, like, everybody's making it into some big fucking thing. Like, oh, well, she fucked Phil Fish, and she did this, and blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm sorry. I'm really fucking sorry that, she did what the fuck she did. But drop the shit and move the fuck on. If you're in the industry for being in the fucking industry of gaming, then do your fucking job. Do your fucking job. Be a journalist. Have fucking fun playing video games and talking about video games, and move the fuck on. Don't make it so personal, drama-filled bullshit like we're back in fucking high school.
Yeah, but have you not realized that's what the gaming industry is?
It's turned into that shit.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. It's fucking filled with drama and fucking bullshit and all this other different fucking shit. And there's people that I fucking know that I'll see constantly get pissed off and fucking jealous of other shit. You know what I'm saying? They get jealous of this person because they have this, and they get jealous of that person. And, certain people, they'll see other fucking people with different types of contacts. And they're like, well, how the fuck did they get that? How'd they get this review? What the fuck whatever. They got to review something. Let them fucking review it. Fucking congrats to them and kudos to them for getting to that point. Awesome. Hopefully one day I'll be at that point that I can get a fucking review copy from Ubisoft or get a review copy from this other company. But as of now, for what we have, I'm fucking proud of what we have. I'm proud of the type of shit that we've built at Second Opinion Productions. I'm really fucking proud of the crew that we have. I'm totally fucking proud of the fucking sister site aspect we have with 16-bit. You know, like 16-bit starting out as a fucking podcast and then moving into having their own fucking website and still doing shit with Second Opinion. Like, it's fucking fantastic. The whole fucking crew over there. The fucking Wii Game podcast, fucking fantastic. Jen, I'm not blowing fucking air up your ass, but it's crazy the amount of fucking...
I'd be rather uncomfortable.
It's crazy the fucking amount of work you do.
It's an air enema.
It is.
Oh, no.
Oh, shit.
I think you threw Caleb off with that.
Took me a second. No, but it's just like, dude, it's just crazy, man. It's crazy, and like what Toaster said, this is a fucking rantcast, so I'm not going to be filtered. I'm not going to sit there and think about what I'm saying. It's really cuts down to like, that's true feelings, man. And you know, we've done so much shit, dude. We have done so much shit in this industry. We've dealt with so much shit. We've been in this industry for quite some fucking time with all the people we have on the site. And you know, like
going on 4 years.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, and that's just Second Opinion. Like, think about the shit we've done outside of that.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking crazy, dude. And you know, whenever like Toaster said, my biggest goal is getting other people into journalism, and not in the sense of the classic journalism of, well, you need to write, you know, these articles and blah 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 whatever. It's more or less in the aspect of like you getting your opinion out there, you letting people know how you feel about certain things, you know, doing videos, doing blogs, doing fucking written articles, doing whatever the fuck you want to about video games. We need more passionate gaming journalists in the fucking industry. I don't want somebody in the industry that is more fucking worried about making money than they are producing awesome quality content. You know?
Yeah, but that's what you get now. People don't want to work for anything. They want a quick fix.
They want a fucking quick fix. That's the best way of saying it, dude. That's the best way of saying it. They want a quick fix. They want something that's basically, you know, I don't know how to fucking say it.
They want stuff handed to them.
Yeah,
no one wants to actually like sit and say, oh, like plan out anything. I need to do this, this, and this to get where I want. Yeah. No, this is what I want, and I want it now.
Yeah.
Friggin' Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, whatever her name was, the uppity one with the golden goose.
Oh yeah. The fucking chick that wants it. She wants the fucking.
That's all.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, her. All I can think of is a goose, an egg, and some blueberries, which could be a pie.
Could be a pie. So I don't know, dude. The industry is just fucking changing, and it aggravates the fuck out of me, man. It totally aggravates the fuck out of me to see it going this way, to constantly see people. You know, and one thing I've noticed too, there's a lot of people, and not everybody. But there's a lot of people that I've seen that have gotten to that point of quote-unquote stardom, okay? Of saying, well, you know, I'm working here, I'm working there, blah, 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 and they forget where they fucking came from, you know?
Yeah.
You know, it's not the fact of, like, I don't want recognition for being your friend. I don't want recognition for, you know, fucking whatever, working with you in the past or doing whatever the fuck. You just, you know, don't get to the point of, like, there's been people that I've known before I started doing Second Opinion of being at a gaming industry thing and walking up to somebody that I know that works in the industry that I've known for a long time, and them kind of being like, oh, hey, what's up, dude? I'm like, nothing. Everything good? I was coming to say hi. Oh, yeah, I'm just busy right now. And you're like, oh, okay. And like, all right, man. And just turn around and walk off. You're like...
That is better than, and who are you?
Yeah. You're like, seriously? We were just fucking talking yesterday, dude. Oh, man.
Yeah, that is tough.
It's just crazy, dude. You know, it's totally fucking bullshit the way things are now. You know, and I know a lot of people out there that are listening, they don't really understand. But, you know, it's also the fact of, I guess, you know, Jen understands this because of the PR shit that she does. But, you know, basically, you know, a lot of shit in the industry now is like, you know, you have Alexis ratings.
Ugh.
Like, there's a lot of fucking companies that will literally only go by Alexis. That's all they'll go by. If they get on Alexis and they find out, like, they're like, Second Opinion's not even fucking registered on Alexis. Well, I'm sorry, we can't do anything with you. It's ridiculous. It's
also ridiculous that you actually have to pay for it now. Before you didn't have to pay for it. You could
now
just
you have to fucking subscribe to it. It's like $39 a month.
Something like that. I don't know.
It's fucking crazy.
That still works better than Blog Talk.
Yeah, I'm sure it does.
Speaking of $39 a month.
Blog Talk Radio, the worst fucking quality on the internet.
Grumble.
It's just crazy, dude, and I hate seeing the internet. I hate seeing the fucking internet the way it is now. With its porn,
well, that's true too.
And it's bullshit, and it's fucking Toaster McGee, fucking drunken moments. No, I'm kidding. I don't know, dude. It's just like, I don't know where the fuck I'm going with this.
You were talking about PR and Alexa ratings.
Yeah, I just don't know, like, I don't know how to say it without sounding like a fucking pretentious douchebag. Like, it's to the point now that it's like, it's not even, it gets to the point that it's not even fun to be in the fucking industry.
But, I mean, in defense of the companies with, like, say, the Alexa rating, I mean, from a PR standpoint, you have to have something, because you're not just going to hand out all this free stuff to sites that don't have the reach for you, because you're not going to get anything. That's a poor investment of your resources to do so. So I can understand that, but it shouldn't be the only thing you go by. Yeah, you should have, you know, coverage and stuff like that as well.
Yeah. So, and I agree with you. You know, you got to have some type of stats on the site, but it's just, you know, Alexis fucking dominates that shit now. So it's fucking crazy. All right, so I think that's really it, right, Jen? I mean, is that a good way of, like, ending the first episode?
I would say so. It was very ranty.
Yeah, it was full of rants. So this is the first episode of the... I can't talk. This is the first episode of the fucking Rantcast. This is the first episode of the Rantcast brought to you by Second Opinion Productions. Totally fucking awesome that we're getting this shit started and getting it going. Toaster, you want to do some shout-outs, man?
Everybody.
Okay. Jen, shout-outs.
I'm going to do my long drawn-out shout-outs, because why not? Shout-outs to Second Opinion, because now we've got another amazing podcast. Yay! Shout-outs to 16-Bit Assassins, because they're awesome. And check out the website, because I have a lot of great stuff up over there, because why not? We Game Podcast, which is going to be on GamerWorldwide.com whenever we launch that site up and going again. And then my other two sites, Dunham Gaming and Structure Gaming, because why not? I might as well keep myself busy.
Yay! Yay! Did you hear about this black chick that was on a Alaskan TV channel that was just like, fuck it, I quit?
Really? You gotta start it off with the black chick?
Just saying. Shout outs to her for fucking, like, on air, live on television. She's like, these people don't want to legalize marijuana, so fuck it, I quit.
Did you hear the rest of it? Like, she's the CEO in charge of the company that's trying to legalize the marijuana?
I didn't know that. Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's kind of like, she's like, so this is going to be like a conflict of interest, so fuck it, I quit.
Oh, that's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
God. Yeah, so shout outs to everybody. Shout outs to Second Opinion. Shout outs to We Game. Shout outs to my wife. Shout outs to Jen. We got another podcast. What? Make sure to check out episode 2 next week. I'm guessing that we'll do it sometime next week.
Stay tuned for next week.
Stay tuned for another episode sometime in the coming days. So, all right, guys, this is episode 1 of the Rantcast. Make sure to check us out, secondopinionpod.com. Peace out.